Alright, completing the square. You guys seem to not like the section very much. I'm going to go over mainly its application first, so I'm going to look over at questions 3 and questions 4 first. Completing the square helps you get into vertex form. Remember, vertex form is y equals a times x minus h squared plus k. You don't have to remember the name of the form. You don't have to remember all these variables for the test. You just have to be able to recognize it. So we're trying to get a parentheses here, though. What is a?
X.
A is 1. We don't have to deal with a here. We can just do out completing the square.
It was about 1.
A is 1.
No, I was skipping over 1.
We're going to go backwards. I'm going to start over here with the application of them because I'm hoping it will help us go back to those ones. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at right here. We want to make that a square binomial. So remember the fact that if you have a square binomial, it's going to be x plus, I'll just say x plus a now, because that video that I showed in class showed square. Where if we square this out, we get x plus a times x plus a. You end up with x squared plus ax plus plus a squared. Does that make sense? Because you end up with x times x squared.
Yeah.
X times a is ax. A times x is ax. And a times a is a squared. So you end up with a squared plus 2, or x squared, sorry, plus 2ax plus a squared. So this number right here is double a, double that value we're looking for. It's a different a than we were talking about earlier. For some reason, that one, the book and the guy who explained it liked to use the same variable. I don't know why. So this is double the number we're looking for, and this is a square. What is double the number we're looking for? How many x's do we have?
-10.
We have negative 10 x's.
Oh.
We're looking, this is where the relationship comes from. A squared binomial, which you guys know how to square a binomial by now. We did it a couple chapters ago. A square binomial comes out of this form where the center is double. This is the square of it. It's based off of this. So I'm just showing you this is what it's based off of. We're going back here. This is double what that number we're looking for is. Okay? Double the number we're looking for is negative 10. So the number we're looking for is negative 5. I'm going to make a note of that over here. It's the number we're looking for. Now, we need it squared on the end. What is the square of negative 5?
How did you get negative
25.
Just double that.
We're looking for, this is double. See? This is how a square of a binomial looks. We have x squared. We have double a number, and we have a square of a number. Double a number of x's. How many number of x's do we have? Negative 10. What's double? What number is negative 10 double of?
-5.
Negative 5. So that's double the number right there. Now we need what at the end of it?
You lost where you're doing
This is the square of a binomial. No matter what, you get how this is a binomial?
Why?
That's a binomial. You got two things.
No, I understand that. Why would we do it with just the variables and
We're looking, because I'm showing you that it works no matter what.
Oh.
No matter what, it doesn't matter what number this is. I'm throwing in a variable to say it doesn't matter what the value is. If I show it 2, we just might get out some value that works because it's 2. If I throw in 5, we might get out something that works because it's 5. I'm throwing in a to show you the fact that no matter what value it is, you're going to get out double a here and a squared here. Double a is negative 10. So a has to be negative 5. Now what do we need at the end? You're asking good questions, alright. So don't think I'm getting frustrated. I'm just trying to explain it. What is a squared? What's that?
okay. So is it 25?
So it's 25. So we need, what we're going to do here is we're going to write x squared minus 10x plus 25. To keep it even, I'm going to subtract 25 too and then write plus 30 at the end there. Some people do it in a different way. Some people just say, oh, well, I can realize that 25 and 5 make 30. it ends up confusing a lot more people. I'm just noting that you can do that a different way that you feel comfortable, as long as you get the same answer. There's somebody in here that was doing it that way, so that's the reason why I'm throwing it out there. So, what is that? Yes.
Isn't there parentheses?
So we can put parentheses around here.
Okay, good here.
Y is equal to, what is this binomial? X minus 5. X minus 5 squared, negative 25 and 30 make 5. That is our answer. That is in, because that's asking right in vertex form. That's vertex form. Right there. Okay? Do I have any questions about that? Okay. Now, down here, what is A? We need to get that out first. So we're going to divide everything by 2. We're going to write y over 2 over here, though, so we have to put the 2 back in. Because what is A? 2. We're going to need 2 in the end. So I'm going to put y over 2 over here. This we end up with x squared plus 8x minus 3. How much time we got? So, now what is double A? What is double that number we're looking for?
4.
What's double the number we're looking for?
8.
8 is double the, so what's the number?
4.
So I'm going to write over here 4 to remind myself. What is 4 squared?
68.
So we have x squared plus 8x plus 16 minus 16 minus 3. Does everybody get that? So any questions? I took out my 2, moved over here, we're going to have to bring it back later. Double the number is 8, so the square of the number is 16.
So we add parentheses around x squared.
So this is still y over 2.
Yeah,
That's equal to. And so what is this? This is the square of x plus 4. Just to remind ourselves, we have it over here anyway. Squared minus 19. So y over 2 is equal to this. What do we need though?
We need to multiply by 2.
We need to multiply by 2. Multiply everything by 2. This would give us y is equal to 2, because that's where a is anyway, and that helps you remind us.
X plus 4 squared.
Negative 19 times 2?
Oh, jeez. 38. Okay.
Questions?
I think I get it.
Okay.
I mean, just the way you put it up there before with the binomial, that confused me. Taking that away, though,
Yeah.
I understand.
You don't have to worry about that. I'm just throwing this in here because there are some people that, like, I'm just trying to help out with see the fact. See, this is where it comes from. You don't have to get that shape. It's okay.
Okay.
As long as you get what you're doing here. I'm going to do one more question over here. What is double the number? We're looking only on the left here. What's double the number we're looking for? What's double the number?
6.
Negative 6 is so what's the number we're looking for? Negative 3. Because remember, this is doubling. We're looking for half.
Okay, gotcha.
So what number what's the square of negative 3?
9.
9. So we're going to have x squared minus 6x plus 9.
Minus 9.
There's a quicker way to do this. You can put plus 9 minus 9 if you want to. I prefer to put 21 plus 9 over here, so you're adding 9 to both sides. Both things are legal things to do, and this one just goes quicker this way. So then we have x minus 3 squared over here is equal to 30. Does that make sense?
Yes.
We're going to square root both sides.
Ooh,
We get x minus 3 is equal to the square root of 30.
is that it?
Plus or minus the square root of 30, sorry. We're going to add 3, x intercepts, because this is what, or x values actually, this just says, this just says solve. X is equal to 3 plus or minus the square root of 30. So you could write plus or minus the square root of 30 and plus 3, but I prefer to write it that way.
Okay.
Your homework is to try this one, and to go over the rest of your tests that you can. Look at the videos if you need help. That's your homework. Do note that you'll want to divide by 2 first. You don't have to bring the 2 back in on that one because it's not an equation.